Hey guys, John Lee Dumas here, founder and host of EO Fire, and you're listening to Bravepreneur Parents Academy with ldquo.
Welcome to Bravepreneur Parents Academy, where the world's most inspiring entrepreneurs reveal their most defining childhood moments and share their legacy for raising brave little heroes who will grow up to change the world. And now, he still reads comic books under the blanket at bedtime. Please welcome your host, best-selling author, award-winning speaker, and self-confessed geek dad, ldquo. You know, like the hotel in Vegas? Yeah, no, that's really his name. ldquo.
Bravepreneurs, I've got a challenge for you today. Welcome to the Bravepreneur Parents Academy. Today, we are speaking with Casey Sollock. Casey is a good friend of mine. She's a natural health speaker, author, and coach. You can find her on 90.9 KCBI in the morning in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. She's an author. Her mission is to inspire entrepreneurs everywhere to reclaim their health through natural solutions so they can live their purpose with passion and energy. If that sounds good to you, you're going to love what Casey has to bring today. I've told Casey that I'm going to give her something to work for today because I'm not going to be easy. I've wanted to eat healthy for years. I haven't pulled it off, so I'm going to make sure Casey brings her A game today. Please help me. Welcome to the stage, Casey Sollock.
Wow, that is an energetic introduction. Thank you. I am super happy to be here.
Oh, my goodness. I'm glad you are here. You are right on time. Let me tell you, friend, I need your help.
Awesome. Okay? Let's talk.
I need your help.
Okay.
So, Casey, like other entrepreneurs, I'm putting in the time, Casey. I'm putting in the work.
I know.
Okay? I'm passionate about what I do,
yes.
Casey. I'm losing sleep. I'm eating fast food. You know, I'm just doing whatever I can to grind this workout because time waits for no man. What am I doing wrong?
Oh, my goodness. My heart goes out to you because your story is the same for so many entrepreneurs out there. You're passionate about what you do and you're just going. It's hard to stop because your mind is creative and you want to just crank it out and you want to get the business going and it's fun and it's exciting. It's the same thing for me. It feels like a hobby. I love what I do. Let me tell you a little story. And this is how I got into this whole holistic health thing. I was growing a life purpose coaching business and doing exactly what you just described, burning the candle on both ends. I was not sleeping well. I was eating lots of fast food. In fact, Sonic Dr. Pepper was my sanity break every day, Sonic happy hour. I ended up, it's very true, I ended up with flu, strep throat, and pink eye all at the same time. I was catching everything my kids brought home from school. Some of you might be able to relate to that. And then 6 weeks later, I got shingles above my left eyebrow on my forehead. And I was not yet 40. And my body was run down. My immune system was shot. I could not live my purpose, which at that time was being a mom and growing this coaching business. I could not do any of that with passion and energy because I was sick all the time. And it was the shingles was the wake-up call. I needed to begin to focus on my health. Up until that point, I felt like health was icky. I didn't want anything to do with it. It felt like restriction, denial, complicated, frustrating, boring, clinical. You know, to me.
Okay, Casey.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, It's okay. I got you.
You got that, right? It felt like ninth grade health class. You know, just boring with a falling apart textbook. It was not inspired. But at that point, it became very personal for me because, again, I was not yet 40 and I had these young children to raise. I had this business I wanted to grow. I had these gifts and talents that God has given me, and He's given you your own gifts and talents, and everyone listening that He wants you to use on this planet to serve and love people. And I couldn't do that in the health that I was in. So it became a very personal thing. And I wanted to know everything I could know about holistic health, not the clinical, boring bleh stuff, but holistic mind, body, spirit health, so that I could nourish this body, which is a miraculous machine that God has given each of us, with good food, with living energy so that I could live my passion, my purpose with vibrancy and with energy all the days of my life. So that's what started my whole journey, because I was right there with what you're describing. And so I made it my mission to learn about myself, to reconnect with my body, with the organs inside, which I had completely taken for granted for 40 years. I mean, really, when was the last time you thought about your kidneys or your liver? Probably not very often.
Not since I looked at a textbook.
Right, in ninth grade, right?
Of a kidney and liver, yeah.
Yes. And so I went to this class on kidney health and was just blown away by what our kidneys do for us every single day that we don't even think about. And all of our organs they're just incredible in the way they function. And so I wanted to do everything I could do to support their function. And when I reconnected with my body, with everything that was going on inside, and no longer took it for granted, I desired to support what God has given me. It was no longer a struggle. It was a desire. And so that's all well and good, but then you need practical ways to do this, right? Yeah, I know. we don't want anything complicated. We don't have time for complication. So here's the key for me changed everything, and maybe it will help for you and everyone listening too. It's not about denial and restriction. It is about.
Can we stop the conversation there? That's a wrap. Okay,
enough said, right?
So it's not about denial and restriction.
No.
You got my attention.
Awesome.
Okay, 'cause that's the part I don't like. But how do I then get the result?
Yeah. So it's not about denial and restriction. It is about adding in the good stuff. When you add in the good stuff, you begin to crowd out the not so good, and you begin to crave the good stuff. So you're thinking, yeah, right, I'm sure that really works. But it really does. When you start adding in the good stuff, so maybe you add in a green smoothie, and we'll talk about that in a second. Maybe you add in an extra salad. Maybe you add in a tall glass of water. Maybe you add in fresh veggies for your snack in the middle of the afternoon. You're adding in all of these good God things that He put on this planet for us to enjoy in their most whole natural form. And your taste buds begin to change, because did you know that food craves food? So the more sugary, processed, packaged fake foods you're consuming, the more sugary, processed, fake foods you want. But as you begin to change and add in the good stuff, your taste buds begin to change and they begin to crave the good stuff. And then you're not missing the other stuff. Eventually, that bag of Oreos holds no power over you because you're like, I don't even want that. I remember the day that I realized this really is true. It was lunchtime. I was hungry and I started pulling out of the driveway, driving down the street to go find something to eat. And I realized the only thing I wanted was a green smoothie. So I turned my car around and came back home and made myself a green smoothie, and I was completely satisfied. So adding in the good stuff.
Add in the good stuff. Yep. Casey, that sounds amazing. Mm-hmm. Okay. That this body that loves French fries and milkshakes, the other kind of smoothies. Okay. That you're saying it could actually crave the good stuff.
Yes.
Now, here's what that sounds like to me, what it feels like to me. Okay. I've always wanted to I'll rephrase that. Okay. I've always wanted to be a marathon runner.
Okay.
Someone who has completed a marathon.
Mm-hmm.
Casey, I'm not willing to do the practice.
Okay.
I do not desire to practice becoming a marathon runner. I just like the vision of myself crossing that finish line, arms outstretched. So I love this vision of myself being someone whose body craves the good stuff.
Yes.
How long does it take me to It's there.
It really doesn't take that long. And let me tell you, it's one small step at a time. The small things you do on a consistent basis begin to compound over time to create the results you want. And these are simple things, like making a green smoothie is a super simple thing. But the problem is they're simple to do and they're simple not to do. So it's your choice. You're creating your healthy destiny one choice after another. And it starts simply with one choice. One simple thing. And the green smoothie is where my entire health journey began. I was at the end of this whole flu, strep throat, pink eye, shingles episode, and my brother came down from Vail and he said, Casey, you need a green smoothie. And I said, I really don't want a green smoothie. That sounds disgusting. And he said, well, put the kids in the minivan. We're going to go to the store and buy all kinds of stuff, and I'm going to show you how to make it and show you that it tastes really good. And I said, all right. And so we did it, and we made a whole fun thing that afternoon with my kids. So if all the parents listening, this is a great way to incorporate and bring your kids into this healthy and happy process. Okay. Make it fun. Allow them to help you create these smoothies and, put things in the blender and tell you what to do and watch you making these things. And then it's for us, it was just a whole afternoon of taste testing smoothies. So we started with fruit smoothies because that's obviously going to be yummy. And then my brother said, it's time for the green smoothie. And I had my kids there watching me, so I had to put on a brave face. And I said, okay, hand it to me. And I took one sip of that green smoothie, and I promise you the angels sang. I thought, wow, I had no idea that a green smoothie could be so delicious.
For real, Casey?
Have you ever had a green smoothie?
I mean, for real.
For real. I was not big on eating anything green at the time. In fact, if I had a side salad once a week, I was doing really good, I thought. Mm-hmm. So I was not conditioned, so to speak, to like something that was going to be that green in my glass. I was fearful of it. I sipped that green smoothie and I thought, oh my goodness, that is so good. And the thing about it is it's so simple, and I'm getting more green goodness, more living enzymes and healthy energy in that glass of green than I had gotten all week long at that point in my life. So I've started calling my green smoothies health insurance in a glass.
I love it.
Yeah. And so if you don't do anything else good for yourself that day, if you've had a green smoothie in the morning, at least you've gotten that much goodness into your body. And so that's where I started my entire healthy journey, was by adding in a green smoothie.
Casey, what impact? We kind of have a general sense, a lot of us do, a lot of us that don't drink smoothies, have a general sense that, okay, these vegetables, these green smoothies are good for you. We get that. Mm-hmm. But can you maybe offer some specifics about the impact? If I'm at a fork at the road right now, I'm 39 years old, Casey.
Oh, boy.
I'm at a fork in the road, okay?
Yeah.
Path A says, okay, so today I go out to the store. Mm-hmm. I'm cringing a little bit, but I go get some fruit and vegetables, and I make myself a green smoothie.
Yeah.
And I follow what Casey's talking about. The other path says, okay, I get the idea. It sounds good, but I'll get to it later.
Oh.
What's the difference to me, like 30 years in the future?
Well, how important is it to you to live 30 years in the future? And
are you playing? You're scaring me now.
How important is it for you to be around for those adorable kiddos you got?
It's important thing. Super
important, right? And how important is you to live out your purpose on this planet with passion and energy? So when you consider those things, making a green smoothie is just one simple, easy thing that you can do to support all of those things, your parenting dreams, your business dreams, your God dreams, whatever it is, Are you still there? Did I lose you?
I'm still here.
Okay, sorry, I thought you dropped off.
I'm just like, wow, all of that from one glass?
All of that from one glass of green smoothie. But here's the hard facts about green smoothies and about any God food, really. God made your body, right? and he knows what works well in it. The problem is we've gotten so far away from that. We go to the processed packaged foods in the center of the grocery store that don't contain any nutritional value. We are an overfed, undernourished society. And our bodies don't know how to process all of that food, all of that sugar, all of those chemicals. It's fake. Our body needs what God put on this planet. So when you're doing a green smoothie or eating lots of fresh leafy greens or fresh fruits and veggies, you're getting alkalizing foods for the body, which helps to bring your body back into balance. We, as a society, eat way too many acidifying foods, which create an acidic environment in the body, which then leads to inflammation, and that can then lead to chronic issues, chronic illness, chronic disease. So our job, our privilege with this beautiful body God has given us is to bring our bodies back into balance by loading up on alkalizing green smoothies, leafy greens, God food, reducing our stress, hydrating our bodies. With a green smoothie or with living fresh veggies and fresh leafy greens, you're getting living enzymes. You're getting energy. So just picture for a second, if you would, a plate of chicken nuggets and French fries compared to a huge, delicious leafy green salad with lots of colorful veggies on top. Which one is more appealing to your eye?
Is this a trick question, Casey? Because I don't want to fail.
It is not. Just intuitively, which one is your eye drawn to? It's not a trick question. It's drawn to the glorious colors of the salad, right? That's what your body is craving. It's craving that energy, eat the rainbow is what a lot of people like to say. Because when you eat the rainbow, you're giving your body living energy. So yeah, all of that from a green smoothie. Crazy, huh? This is why, because people have that reaction that you did. Like, is it really good? Are you serious? Because that's the same way I felt. And this is why I now take my Vitamix around and lead workshops and make green smoothies for people just so they can try them. Because when you drink a green smoothie, you're not tasting, it doesn't taste green and gross. It tastes sweet, like fruit. So it's really, truly, really good.
Very interesting. Now, Casey, I know that you do a lot of work with women entrepreneurs.
Yes.
And a lot of times, guys and women, we sort of carry our stress in different ways. And for a lot of the women that you mentioned earlier, that they start their journey wanting to lose a little bit of weight.
Right.
But you actually studied psychology, didn't you?
Yes.
And you're suggesting that there might be something deeper than just a desire for weight loss. Could you talk a little bit about what that implies to you when a woman entrepreneur comes to you and they want to start their journey by weight loss?
Yes. Well, weight is a symptom of a deeper underlying root cause. And a big problem with our society also is that we like to Band-Aid symptoms. We want quick weight loss. We want a prescription pill, to Band-Aid a problem. We don't want to take the time to get to the root. The problem with that is when you're Band-Aiding a problem, the problem always comes back because you're not getting to the root of the issue. You're just cutting the weeds off, you're just mowing down the weeds, but the root is still there. If that makes sense. And the root, the weeds grow back quickly. So with women, when they come to me for weight loss, yes, we'll work on the weight loss as a result of getting to the root. Now, the root could be, there can be many different causes. There can be many different roots to the symptom of weight loss. It could be stress, like you just mentioned. It could be emotional eating. It could be hormonal imbalances. It could be sleep problems. It could be just the fact that she's lost in the shuffle of everyday life and has completely forgotten how to take care of herself. And that happens for a lot of entrepreneurs, both women and men. But it happened for me. And that, again, is what kind of started this whole thing. I had completely lost myself in the shuffle of taking care of everyone else and not taking care of myself. I encourage women entrepreneurs and all entrepreneurs all parents to put on their own oxygen mask first, just like on an airplane, so they can then take care of their children, take care of their families, take care of their communities. But if they're not taking care of themselves, then they can't take care of anyone else. So weight loss, it's a deep issue. It's not just about weight loss. And what I love too is that when people come to me for weight loss, it's a journey of self-discovery. It's not about taking a quick weight loss pill or going to, a quick weight loss program where you're just drinking shakes or whatever else to lose weight fast. It's a journey of self-discovery, of reconnecting with yourself and who you are. And when that happens, and when you bring your body, your mind, and your spirit back into balance, the weight begins to regulate.
Extreme self-care. You used that term earlier. I had never heard that before.
Yes.
Extreme self-care. And I love this visual of putting the oxygen mask on yourself first.
You got it.
Those of us who are entrepreneurs, we just have this calling to do something big in the world, to change lives, whether it's in our neighborhood or broader.
Right.
And yet, if we don't put that oxygen mask on ourselves first, gosh, Casey,
then there's nothing left, right? Then how are you going to change the world if you're not breathing? If you're not filling your cup up first, so then you can pour out into others.
Okay, Casey, I'm liking this. I want some tangible first steps.
Okay.
So just like, was it your brother that took you to the grocery store?
You got it.
Okay, so I don't have either your brother or you here with me to march me to the grocery store, keep me out of those center aisles.
Yes.
Make me walk on the outside to get the greeny leafy vegetables and fruit and all that sort of stuff. So those of us who are willing, okay, that we're willing, but the flesh is weak.
Yes.
Help me.
Okay.
How do I start?
Okay, first pray.
You need some prayer.
Pray for strength. So practically speaking, yes, absolutely, really and truly, all joking aside, God has to be part of this whole journey, okay, for sure. And then it's taking those small steps. It's considering, this is the question I like to ask myself every day, and I encourage my clients to ask the same thing. What can I add in today to create more health and happiness? What can I add in today to create more health and happiness? And then whatever intuitively comes up for you there, do it. Just make a decision right now that, I'm going to do that. Maybe it's going on a long walk. Maybe it's taking some time for deep breathing. Maybe it's adding in a green smoothie. Maybe it's taking your kids to the park and running around with them. Whatever it is that intuitively comes up in your spirit when you ask yourself, what can I add in today to create more health and happiness? Then do that thing. Apart from that, adding in the green smoothie, like I said, for me was where it all started. And that's where I encourage everyone to start because it makes such a big difference. Food is powerful. Food is powerful. It's either going to be powerful to power you up or it's going to power you down. And a green smoothie will power you up. And it's a super simple, easy thing to add in. It's easy to make. It's easy to clean up. It's the original fast food.
Wow.
Yeah, it's easy to take with you if you're, running out the door in the morning. You can make it for the kids even. And if they don't want a green smoothie, they're afraid of green, you can do a fruit smoothie and add a few green leaves in it. Add a few little leafy spinach leaves, and they will never know. Yeah. So add in that green smoothie. Just start there. Just try it. I'm not even asking you to commit to this. I just want you to, everyone listening, to just go try it. And they're so easy. And the biggest thing is that they're easy to clean up, and there's just no time or effort there, and you'll love it. And then you can start branching out and making different smoothies and creating things, just different things. So you never get bored with it. But yeah, that's where I would start, is with that. And then add in daily stress reduction for the entrepreneur is so very important. Do you know the first question the doctor asked me when I had shingles? He said, Casey, what are you stressed out about?
Really?
Because, yeah, stress is what brought out the shingles in me and in a lot of people. And I had no idea how destructive stress can be on the body. Stress weakens your immune system. Stress is actually acidifying in the body. And as entrepreneurs, sometimes we can carry a lot of stress. You know, I mean, sometimes it's true. So we have to be very diligent, very intentional with our daily stress reduction. And this doesn't mean you have to go have a daily massage, which that would be great, but probably not feasible for most people. But this does mean that there are free activities you can do to reduce your stress, just like deep breathing. Deep breathing is a powerful stress reducer. Going on a walk in nature, powerful stress reducer. Meditating on scripture, powerful. So many things you can do to reduce your stress daily. Move your body daily. That's another real easy thing you can add in is moving your body. So lots of simple things, and I like to encourage people and families to cultivate wellness daily. Let's get out of the mindset of this paradigm of sickness, you know, of I get sick and then I take a pill and then I continue my unhealthy lifestyle, then I get sick and then I take a pill. Instead, let's cultivate wellness daily so that we don't get sick. Prevention is much easier than cure. And when we're cultivating wellness daily, we're much better able to be top-notch parents and top-notch entrepreneurs.
Wow. Wow. I love it. I love it. Okay. This is really useful. Casey, I wonder if you can give us a couple more methods for reducing stress and introducing daily wellness. We've talked about the green smoothies.
Yep.
So a lot of us are going to, for those of us who haven't started yet, we're going to get that started.
Yes.
You've touched on a few things such as deep breathing, going out for walks. Could you give us maybe a couple more just concrete, simple things that we can add today?
Yes, absolutely. And before I forget, let me say there is a video of me making a green smoothie on my website. It's just on the homepage. You have to scroll to the bottom, and it's just right there. So if you've never made one and you want some guidance, you can go there and watch. Okay.
And Casey's website is Casey Sollock. That's KCCASEY, and Sollock is SOLLOCK. CaseySollock.com. Okay, Casey, give us a couple more really simple things we can do today.
Yes, so simple things you can do today to reduce stress. Deep breathing, for sure. That's my number one go-to because you can do it anytime, anywhere. Making dinner at 5 o'clock, kids are screaming, do some deep breathing. You're sitting in the carpool line, do some deep breathing. You're about to get on an important call with a potential client, do some deep breathing. It really does help to ground you, okay? So that's number one, best thing ever, and cheapest thing ever. Another thing that a lot of people don't think about, which is very powerful and important, is music for stress reduction.
Really?
Yes. So I'm not talking about like hard rock. I'm talking about some stress-reducing, calming, peaceful music that you can have playing in the background of your house to help reduce the overall stress in the environment, in your office, wherever, in your car. Music is very powerful. Yes, just stepping outside, especially now in the fall when it's so nice in some parts of the world that it just feels so good to step outside and deep breathe the fall crisp air and go on a walk. Walking is one of the most incredible things you can do for your physical, mental, emotional health and stress reduction. Okay. Of course, there's the monthly. If you can do a monthly massage, that would be awesome.
Really?
Yes, monthly massage is so good for your entire being, body, mind, and spirit. And if you could do a monthly massage, that'd be great. Even a every other week type of massage, super excellent.
Casey, let me ask a quick question about massage. So for the folks who for whom maybe their insurance doesn't cover massages, and maybe they can't afford to go get a professional massage. Is this something that spouses can help each other with?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Get them in there and start, especially for entrepreneurs and all of us who are sitting at our desk all day long. You've got the neck muscles and the shoulder muscles. Make it a consistent daily health ritual that you guys, you and spouse or you and whomever, you're going to give each other a 10-minute neck massage or shoulder massage. So great for stress reduction. Absolutely. That's such a great question. I like to also diffuse essential oils to help reduce stress. That's one of my favorite things is diffusing essential oils.
Okay, Casey. So half the folks listening are guys who have no idea what you just said. I hear my wife saying essential oils, and I hear I don't know what that is. Is that like Crisco? Is that canola, olive oil?
No, it is not Crisco nor canola. Essential oils come from plants. So it's things like eucalyptus, tea tree oil, melaleuca oil, wild orange is an essential oil, lemon. I mean, these are oils that come from all parts of the plants that have therapeutic value. So that when you're smelling them, something like lavender, you've heard of lavender, yes? There's a lavender essential oil that is known for its peace and calming properties. So, and you might even smell lavender when you go into a spa, like a day spa or a massage place. They might be diffusing lavender into the air because it helps to bring peace and calming. So that's another thing people can do in your homes is diffuse essential oils.
So I should baste myself in lemon oil.
Lavender for peace and calming. And then the final thing that I will say for entrepreneurs for stress reduction is that getting up from your computer every hour is imperative.
Every hour?
Yes.
Nobody is doing that right now.
I know. That's why I have to say it. This is going to require practice, okay? And remind me to talk about progress, not perfection in a second. But this is a practice of getting up from your computer and walking around the house for 10 minutes every hour, going outside for 10 minutes every hour, doing 100 jumping jacks, whatever you can do to get up from your computer and move your body. Because not only is that excellent for your physical health, it's also excellent for your brain health and your creativity. It helps to clear that brain fog. And it's going to make you a more creative, productive entrepreneur in the long run.
You're killing my creativity here, Casey. You want me to move around? I'm trying to move units, Casey. I'm trying to send out emails.
I know, and I know it, and we want you around a long time to do all of that. So you got to take care of that vessel you got. Take care of that body. Take care of your health and get it moving. Get your body going, and that, as I said, is going to even increase your productivity and your creativity. And then the last thing I have to say here is because when we start on this healthy journey, sometimes it can feel stressful because you're like, I can't do all this. There's too much to think about. And it becomes a big stress thing. No. We don't want any stress around health at all. We want you to make progress, not perfection. This is never about perfection. No one is perfect. I've seen many a healthy journey derailed by the thought of having to be perfect. So the moment you eat an Oreo or a Dorito, you're like, see, I can't do this. There's no point. And then you just completely you chunk it all. You throw the baby out with throw the baby out with the bathwater. No more of that. No more perfectionistic thinking. This is just about a daily practice of progress and being conscious and intentional with your choices each day and allowing those choices to compound over time to bring you the health and the happiness you desire and deserve.
Can it be too late to start, Casey? Because I listen to people like you. You've got it together. You're doing your thing. I have some friends that drink green smoothies. They work out regularly. They do deep breathing. They know what essential oils mean. And I'm like, I just didn't get on that train early. I feel like, gosh, they're so far ahead. I can never get to where they are.
Oh my goodness, it's never too late. Never. There's always hope. No matter where you are in your health, there's always hope. And this is not a comparison thing. You're on your journey. Don't ever compare yourself to somebody else, and know that no matter where you are, you can always move forward. And I also encourage everyone to think about what's going right in your health right now. What are you thankful for about your health right in this moment? Even though it might not be exactly where you want it to be, maybe your weight's not exactly where you want it to be, maybe your energy's not exactly where you want it to be. What is going well for you right now? Because we have a tendency to focus on the negative. We have a tendency to focus on what's not right, which is stressful. Instead, we want to create an environment in our body of gratitude. And so when we focus on what's going right, we begin to open up the energy flow for positivity. And it helps us to move forward in allowing our mind, body, and spirit to co-create together the health that we want. So begin today, every day, by focusing on gratitude, by focusing on what you're thankful for about your health. And it might just be at this point that your heart is beating. And that's a huge thing. You are still here. And for that, be grateful. And then take it from there. Maybe you've got great eyesight, or maybe you're able to walk further today than you could walk yesterday. My goodness gracious, celebrate it.
I love that, Casey. You got down to the details. You were like, if good eyesight is the only thing you have going for you, celebrate that.
Yes, find the thing. Find something every day to celebrate and be grateful for, because God has done an amazing work in you, and He wants you to celebrate that. He doesn't want you to be constantly in an insult mode. That's not good. Not good for your health. Not good for your stress.
Wow, this is really, really good stuff. Very, very actionable, which is important to me.
Yes.
Very actionable.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I love this. I'm really going to try hard not to compare to other people. I'm competitive. I'm a guy, so competitive gene.
Release it.
I'm going to try, Casey.
Okay.
I'm going to try.
Good.
But before we let you get out of here, and folks, in case you don't know, Casey has written a book with a lot of this really good stuff in it. The book is called The Kingdom-Driven Entrepreneur's Guide to Holistic Health. The Kingdom-Driven Entrepreneur's Guide to Holistic Health. You can find it linked on her website, KCBI.com. You can go to Amazon.com, find the book there. And Casey's got a lot of other stuff that she hasn't even touched on yet. But before we let you get out of here, Casey, you are a wife. You are a mother. How old are your kids, Casey?
I have a 15-year-old daughter and a 7-year-old daughter.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. So, Casey, your kids will love this part.
Okay.
Our kids always love hearing about us talk about when we were kids. So we're going to put you through the lightning round. Are you ready, Casey?
Oh, boy. Okay.
I hope you had your green smoothie today, because we're going to test it.
Oh, dear.
We're going to test
All right,
it.
let's rock.
Let's do this. All right, Casey, who was your favorite superhero growing up?
Superman.
All right, nice and quick. I see those vitamins
That's right.
already. All right, favorite TV show growing up?
Good Times.
Good Times. Wow, that's a first on this show. Very nice. That's a great show. What about a favorite family tradition?
Oh, baby Jesus birthday cake at Christmas.
Oh, look at that. That's cool. That's very cool. Okay, now, Casey, what about a most embarrassing moment, a cringe-worthy moment from your childhood? Do you remember any?
Yes. It was when I used to show miniature horses.
Okay.
I know, it's random. And we were in the ring, and I was showing this horse, and she wouldn't do anything I asked her to do. And I was about 14, and it was mortifying to me. It was horrible, and I will never forget it. Another embarrassing moment, I also lost a very important tennis match in high school, and I will never forget that either.
Oh, man, I know how that is. I know how that is. Thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that. Casey, are there any things that your parents did when you were growing up that you found yourself incorporating into your parenting?
My parents were always very supportive of anything we chose to pursue. And
Really?
yeah, they always encourage, both of them are entrepreneurs. They've always encouraged that kind of a mindset. And both of my brothers and I have followed in those footsteps. And so we always felt very nurtured and supported in whichever avenues we chose to pursue.
That's great.
Yes. And I
really
try to
great.
incorporate that with my kiddos as well.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. What would you say is your number one job as mom?
Loving my kids.
Simple.
Simple. It's all about love.
Simple. All right, Casey. We got one more question for you, and it's a doozy.
Oh, no.
Okay, this is a time capsule question.
Okay.
So we're in 2015. Your girls are 15 and 7, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're going to take you, don't get mad at me, we're going to take you to the year 2045.
Okay.
Moms don't like this question.
Oh.
We're taking you to the year 2045. Your girls are grown. They're
Yeah.
out of the house. They are married.
Yes.
They've got beautiful children. They're well-adjusted.
Yes.
You're a grandma now, Casey.
Oh, Lordy.
The little ones are drinking green smoothies, Casey.
Of course. Without a doubt.
They're going to listen, your kids and your grandkids, they're all going to listen to this audio that you're about to share next. We want you to record a love time capsule for your kids, your grandkids, about the year 2015. Why did Casey do the things she did, make the decision she made? Why did you parent the way you did at this time in their lives? Talk to your girls. What do you want them to hear?
Oh, my goodness. That's, woo-wee. I don't think we have enough time. But I will sum it up. In my parenting, everything I do in family and business and life is about love and service. And my parenting, I want to reflect that, and I want my girls to go out and love and serve the world with their unique gifts and talents. Whatever they feel God has gifted them with uniquely, I believe our purpose is to love and serve people. And then we've each been given these amazing gifts and talents with which to do that. And I want everything that they do to point them in that direction, and to understand that life is never about competition. It's only about an audience of one, and that one obviously is God, and what we do as His people here on this planet to love and serve others.
To the point.
To the point. I could elaborate, but we don't have enough time.
Thank you, Casey Sollock. She is amazing. She's a holistic health coach. She's working with entrepreneurs. She's working with women. You can find her on 90.9 KCBI on your morning drive to work in Dallas. She's an author of Kingdom-Driven Entrepreneur's Guide to Holistic Health. She does it all, and no wonder she drinks green smoke.
That's right. You got it.
Thank you so much, folks. Make sure, go right now to CaseySollock.com. That's CASEY and SOLLOCK.com. Get some more information. Watch the video showing Casey making a green smoothie. I'm going to do the same myself. Guys, you deserve it. Eat the rainbow. Okay, cultivate daily wellness. Chase that extreme self-care. Guys, learn what essential oils really mean.
That's
and buy
right.
some fuel. You will be impressed, trust
Love
me.
it.
Casey, this has been so much fun.
Yes, it has. Thank you so much for having me. I have thoroughly enjoyed it.
I appreciate it. Folks, until tomorrow, this is the Bravepreneur Parents Academy.
Thanks for supporting my dad's show. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to iTunes. He said hot chocolate is for closers. If you don't subscribe, I don't get hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate.
Fear not. Although this chapter of Bravepreneur Parents Academy has come to its conclusion, we have many more adventures for you and your brave little heroes. Head over to bravequest.me for access to the Brave Quest Journal, an interactive activity playbook that rewards your little ones with points for accomplishing tasks that build character and unleash your child's inner superhero all before bedtime. We look forward to having you join us for more adventures next time on Bravepreneur Parents Academy.